Hello, you are welcome back to my channel. In case you are just coming, this is Mrs. Kes Peter Obayoja and you are welcome to Kes Tutorial Sewing Tutorial. Okay, today we are making this thing. I am wearing this up and down 2-in-1 velvet and normal longer top that is more than the hip. That is what I'm wearing, and you know they normally sell it and it's very cost, so I decided to make mine. Just 2 yards of meters of fabric for the ledges, then 1.5 meters of fabric for the top. Okay, I have brought out my old ledges, and this method I'm using is for a beginner. Instead of you to start measuring the hip and all that, just bring out your old tight, then slant it the way I am doing it. Place your fabric that you want to use. You have flipped it to the other side. You have placed it on the cutting table already. Are you seeing the way I am doing it? I have already spread it. Then I will be cutting exactly what is exactly this very shape of this very tight, or this legging tight. So that is what I will be cutting. After cutting it, then cutting it, I will be cutting the top. After that, then I will cut the side. Yes, I'll cut the side just to measure it. Are you seeing it? I'm measuring 2 inches from it, because that is where I will fold later and put my elastic band. So I am cutting it already. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? I'm cutting it already. I'm tracing it out and cutting it. I will be cutting the other parts now. Okay. So as you can see, I have already cut it. So after I finish cutting it, then I will trim the top like in 2 yards out of it. Then after that, I will sew the both side. I'll finish sewing it, and this is it. After sewing it together, then are you seeing it? I've already sewed the side, and this other side. Then after that, I will turn it like this. Are you see the way I'm turning it? Then it has become your leggings. Then after that, mind you guys, the fabric you will use must be a stretchy fabric. As you can see, velvet is always the stretchy one. Especially this velvet I'm using is a stretchy fabric. Then this leg side, you have to sew it. Are you see the way I'm doing it? You have to put it to take it to the sewing machine and sew it. I've already sewed it. I've sewed it. Yes, I've done that. Then I will turn it. After turning it, I will take it to my sewing machine again and sew the waist and the under of the legs, or under of the ankle. Yes, I will sew it, but I will use zigzag stitches to do that, because I don't want to sew it a normal straight. I don't want to use straight inches sewing. Then after that, I will fix my elastic band so that it will clip very perfectly on my waist. Are you seeing it? You fold into 2, then you sew. I have done that. Are you seeing it? I'm done making it. It's not up to 3 minutes. It's not up to 3 minutes. So as a beginner, just bring out your old stuff tight, cut it, take it to the shape, exactly what you have, trace it down, then you sew it. Then now we are going for the blouse. As you can see, are you seeing it? This is the zigzag I told you about. Then this is the empty space I've left to pass. I will use the elastic band to pass through. Okay, that is it. Yes, I'll use the elastic band to pass through the waist, and it will be okay. Then after that, this is the blouse. I have folded it into 2. Then after folding it into 2, I am measuring myself. Then I make use of 32 inches from my shoulder to after my hip. It's just 32 inches. I have done that. After After I've measured it with the sewing tape, with the sewing tape, then I will use my chalk to mark it round. I will use my chalk to mark it round. Guys, this star is just wow. Just wow. Everything is done more than 10 minutes. Just more than 10 minutes. I am done with my up and down 2-in-1 velvet. You know what that means? I kind of like this style, but I said as a fashionista, I would make mine. I have fabric. Why would I go and buy? So after that, I will take the depth. I'm taking the armhole measurement. That is 9 inches. When I'm covering, I cover it with 4.5, half of it. Then I've already taken the depth of the neck, 5 inches. The back depth is 2 inches. Then the width is 3 inches. Then I am cutting the back right away, the 2 inches. Then I'm taking shoulder slope, that is 1 inches. So after that, then I am cutting the armhole. That is where you normally fix your sleeve. Then I've removed the back that I've cut the depth of the neck 2 inches. I've removed it. Then this one now that is remaining is the frontal part. So front part of the blouse, and now I'm cutting the 5 inches. As you can see, I've already used my sewing chalk to mark it down. So that is that. I've removed it. Then I will be cutting the sleeve now. I will be cutting the sleeve. The sleeve that I will be cutting is 10 inches of sleeve. As you can see, it's 2 fabric. I've already folded it. I'm cutting the 2 sleeves together. I folded it into 2, then I folded it into 4. So the depth is 4 inches, then the width is 5 inches. Then I am covering it. As you can see, I've already covered it just to create that sleeve shape. Then my width is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 inch is 7. That is 7 plus 7, 14. So I've used chalk to mark it down. Then I am cutting what I have traced down with the chalk or with the sewing chalk. I've cut it. Then I will remove this excess part that is not smooth. I'll remove it. Like that should be like 1 inches. So maximum now it has end in 9 inches. So I will cut a velvet fabric to add to it 1.5 fabric to make it 10 again. So it is 1.5. Are you seeing it? 1.5. That half that is where the seam allowance or the sewing allowance that I will use to attach to the ending part of the sleeve. So I am cutting 2 of it, one for the left sleeve and the other for the right sleeve. So after cutting this very one now, it's like I will take it to the sewing machine to join the shoulder to shoulder together so that I can shape it properly. That is it. I have done that. I have joined the shoulder to shoulder together. Then I want to shape it from shoulder to my bust point is 10 inches. Then my bust is 10. My bust is 40. Half of it is 10 because it's divided by 4. From shoulder to waist is 17. Then half of it is 9 because it is 36. So like if you have been following me, you will know that when you are folding your blouse, you fold it into 4. So I'm shaping it already. Okay, I'm shaping it already. I've shaped it out, then just cut the excesses out of it. Okay, right now I'm going to measure the neck from starting to starting. I'm measuring it round just to know the exact measurement that I will cut out from the velvet fabric, because I will use velvet fabric to create a little bias or to design the neck. So I have measured it. It is 26. So I will cut 26 from this very velvet fabric. Then I am cutting out 2 inches. 2 inches at the front, 2 inches at the back, because I have folded it. As you can see, that is 4 inches. That is what I will be cutting, because I have folded it. As you can see, I have folded it. So cutting 4 inches, then the length of 26 inches precisely. Yes, that is 2 inches. Then when you open it, it will be 4 inches. Okay, I've got it. Then I think I'm done cutting the blouse. I'll take it to the sewing machine. Oh wow, very beautiful. Are you seeing it? Please, if you like what I did, kindly subscribe, share, like my page. God bless you. Like my page. God bless you. Like my YouTube channel.